Hey everyone, what's going on? My name is Jordan from the Shed Organics, and today I'm giving you my top 3 tips to be cost effective in the garden and save you guys some money. Now, getting into gardening, it seems like you just need to go down to the hardware store and just purchase everything that you need, and it seems like a lot of money to get started. Now, I'm here to tell you that there are some ways in which you could be resourceful in starting your garden and make sure that you're saving money where you can. The first one that I can offer you is very, very simple. Now, most people you see online have either these fancy raised garden beds or they have these gorgeous terracotta pots or, decorated ceramic pots, or they've got just rows and rows of these nice black plastic pots. Now, these can be expensive when you're going to the store and buying all of these little things like the seedling starter trays and then your smaller pots for when they get a bit bigger and then larger pots and then putting them in the ground. Oh, it gets expensive. So instead of thinking about needing a pot for your plant, think about just needing somewhere for it to be able to hold some soil. And now this can be anything that you find around the house. I've even grown it out of some old like kitchen bowls and things like this. You just fill it with soil, or even just, you see these statues that they sell and little things where there might be someone holding their hands like a statue, and there's a plant growing out of it. You can literally grow out of so many things. If you're looking for seedling starters, you can use egg cartons. That's a very popular one. Just fill the egg cartons full of soil, allow your seeds to sprout up, and you can chop them easily and put them straight in the ground, and they'll decompose as well. That's a really, really good one. Tip number 2 is save some seeds. Now, often if we're getting fruit and veg from the local farmers market, hopefully you're buying local from the farmer, from an organic farm. They're going to be the best seeds that you want to save. So from any of that produce that comes from a good quality source that's not sprayed or any chemicals, things like this, you can save that variety or that fruit or vegetable by saving the seeds. With potatoes, you can let some of them go to seed if that's the right type of variety and things like this. Save the ones that you're already buying and then turn them into your own things. Another one where you can find is some online or local seed exchange. There might be some meetup groups where you can go and just can share some produce between locals and other gardeners. Number 3 is a very simple tip. You've probably heard it before, but it is make your own compost. And people forget how easy this is. It's literally throw some kitchen scraps together, a little bit of old dirt, maybe some chicken manure if you're lucky enough to have that. You've got some leaves, sticks, all of these kinds of things. Put them into a compost tumbler or something where you can turn relatively regularly, get some oxygen in there, and before too long, you're going to have some nice, rich, nutrient-dense soil, especially if you knew what goes into it to begin with. Now, this one can save you so much money on soil, especially if you have a larger scale operation and can make lots of soil yourself. If you're in a smaller scale, obviously you're not going to need as much compost, but you also can do countertop composting and like a tumbler or something, like I said. So a couple of tips there really to save you some money. So make sure you get started with any of these types of money saving tips, because it's really going to help you get into the garden and just crush that threshold of going from not being able to garden to actually having some of your own produce and feeling very proud of what you've done. So happy gardening, and we'll see you again very soon on the next video. Thank you.